Good morning, everybody, and happy Friday to everyone today. If you can't tell, I'm in the atrium this morning for our Friday assembly, where we look at everything that's been fantastic this week. Some of you have not been, particularly if you're in Key Stage 2 in years 3, 4, 5 and 6, 3, 4s and 5s. You haven't been down to the atrium for such a long time, so I just wanted to remind you that it's still here, still looking tidy. And I want to share with you some work that your teachers have done this week. We challenged your teachers to choose something from last half term, some really, really amazing work, and make a beautiful display. So as you can't come out into the corridors at the moment, I thought I'd show you some of the work that your teachers have done to display your work. So I'm going to start off with a fantastic, you're going to love this, brilliant display that the nursery team have put up. All about their light and dark topics. So I'll turn my camera around, do that. There we go. So there it is, light and dark. And the sign says, this half term, we are going to continue learning about light and dark. We're learning about the story of Diwali, bonfire night, and nocturnal animals. So let's see what they've been getting up to. We've been watching videos of fireworks and listening to the noises they make in our phonics sessions. This is what we could hear. So I'm sure you heard lots of whizzes and pops and banging, and Albie had said it sounds like clapping. Casper had said it's a banging noise, all sorts of things. And then these are beautiful. It says, we rolled a marble in paint around our paper and it made bright trails just like a firework. Have a look at some of these paintings, you won't believe them. There we go, there's George's. And down here, Neve's, look how colourful. Just does look like the night sky. There were so many fireworks last night near where I lived. I think lots of people must have chosen to have some fireworks celebrations in their gardens. And then there's some bigger ones over here. It says here, we had lots of fun making firework pictures by printing with black and shiny paints onto black card. And as always, and I understand this totally, we loved using glitter. Well, who doesn't? Glitter makes every picture better, doesn't it? So have a look at some of these. Look at that. Just looks like explosions of fireworks in the sky. And here's another one. They just make me really happy looking at these pictures. There's George there making his. Fantastic. And another one there. Beautiful. And they've also been reading, which really fits in with my story in assembly this week. Look, they've been reading Owl Babies. And Owl Babies is all about tawny owls. Our story that we had was about a barn owl, wasn't it? It's funny, this time of year, autumn, makes us really like to think about all of those kind of nighttime animals, doesn't it? So what a marvellous display from the nursery team. And then, turn my camera, see me again. Here I am. Oh, that was a bit close. Over on the other side of the atrium, we've got a really fantastic display of writing of English work from the Year 1 team. So I'll just turn this round again. Oh, is that right? Yeah, that's fantastic. So they've been reading a book by one of my favourite authors, Anthony Brown. They've been reading The Tunnel, and they've done some fantastic pieces of work where they've retold the tunnel. And I don't know about you, and that is a lot of work, I think, from Year 1. And remember, they're only just learning to do their sentences, and so these children made a story map. And there's another one about what happened in their story. And then they've written a whole long story. Goodness me, imagine what these writers are going to be like by the time they get into Year 6. It's so exciting to see these writing skills right from the very start. So congratulations to Year 1. And now, what I do, which is a little bit naughty, is I'm going to take the secret tunnel, the secret passage, that's going to take me to some of the other displays. So I'm going through Year 6. You never get to do this, but I do. So I'm going through Year 6, through their corridor. Still quite dark because it's quite early. Not everybody's here yet. I'm going to come through dark classroom, through Year 3's classroom. Here we go, walking quite fast. Hope you're keeping track of where I am. Out at the other end of the secret tunnel, which takes me to the corridor outside of Year 3's classroom to have a look at the next two displays I want to show you. So if I turn the camera around, I'm going to show you Year 2 display first of all. Here we go. And Year 2 have been focusing on the elements of art, thinking about line and colour and tone. And we can see here some of their, you've seen these before, beautiful frottage pictures where they took rubbings of different textures, which are marvellous. And we've also got some excellent examples of their printing work over here, using pattern and shape to create repeating patterns. Aren't they happy pictures? Beautiful. And then over here on Year 2's art display, they've been looking at using pencil to create tone on 3D objects and trying to draw things that are rounded like a paint pot. And here, these are really, really difficult. Trying to add tone to draw spheres, look. There. Which is a really tricky task. And look at how they've added shadow to add depth to their drawings. I think they're really impressive. And then, oh look there, the cuboid there, really trying to show the 3D nature. So well done Year 2, what a great lot of artwork. And still on art, we move through to Year 3, who have been looking at the elements of art also, recognising and drawing simple geometric shapes. And again, moving on from the Year 2 work, trying to show things being 3D. And then they also have done some modelling work, some 3D work using modelling wire. So I'll show you first of all. I think these are amazing. I thought these were done by Year 6 when I first looked at them. These are Year 3's pictures of Coca-Cola cans, I think, or fizzy drinks cans. And look at how they've shown the 3D aspects. And they've used their pencil to show that these objects aren't flat, that they do have depth. And also the detail on those drawings, I think, are absolutely fantastic. Just show you a few more. Making me thirsty. Look at this, looking at this display. Absolutely brilliant. Really careful, thoughtful work there from Year 3. And then here up above, we have the modelling work. And this was really tricky. They had to use all sorts of sculptural techniques to twist this modelling wire to make it into pictures of fish with a lovely background, which I think are really, really successful. So well done Year 3. Just a couple more to show you. Pop it back onto me. There we are. So I'm going to bob round the corner and I'm going to show you, what have we got next? Okay, we've got 4 Sycamore's work on this wall. There we go, Year 4 Sycamore. And 4 Sycamore chose to showcase their geography work. And it says on the sign that Year 4 have really enjoyed learning about the Americas this half term. Starting with North America, we located the city of Denver, and had fun using the 8 compass points to find other Northern American cities such as Kansas, Winnipeg, Albuquerque and Dallas. Well, America's very much in the news at the moment, isn't it? So hopefully this geography work will have helped Year 4 to understand a little bit more about how the elections are working and where all these places are that are so important. So they've obviously done some compass work, which is really important. They've done some map work, looking at the Americas and labelling various places. And they've also done some research work around a really, really historic route, Route 66, and where that kind of passes through in America. And looked at Southern America too, which is fantastic. And down here, I'll leave this with you. Do you know where that is? If you don't, look it up. It's a really, really important place. So well done Year 4 on your wonderful geography work. Looks like a great unit of work. And then finally, moving along the corridor, past the staff room. Oh, I'll just show you this whilst nobody's in. Look, we've had our staff room painted over summer. That's what you're meant to do when you come in the staff room. Got all lovely new chairs. Look. There we go. All the way around. Doesn't that look lovely? That was a sneak peek. I wasn't going to show you that. But now we have got year 6. And year 6 have chosen to show, again, we've seen some of this on our Good Work Fridays, to show off their printing work that they've done. I can't fit it all in one display, so I shall have to pan. So having a look through, they're really detailed. They had to do this in stages, really plan their designs, which I think look real. I'd have any of these pictures on my wall at home. I think they're really artistic and creative. Moving along to show you them all. Aren't they beautiful? And even though they've all just used blue paint, I think the texture that they've created in their tiles for printing makes them really, really interesting to look at. Nearly there. All the way down, don't want to miss anybody's out. And then the last little bit here, over into that corner. That's lovely. That one reminds me of fireworks with all those dotty ones. It's beautiful. And here. And here. Fantastic. And then next door, well done year 6. I think those are absolutely beautiful. And then year 5 have chosen to showcase from last half term their writing. And year 5, I think we know, have been studying a brilliant novel called Clockwork by Philip Pullman. And they had to write their first essay. It's one of the things we learned in year 5. And to do that, they used the thinking hats to structure each one of their paragraphs. So we've displayed the thinking hats. And then I just want to show you, I know you can't read it, but have a look if we're thinking about that progression in writing from those beautiful year 1 pieces. Look at where that ends up by the time the children are in year 5. And they're so long because in an essay you have to consider lots of different points of view to what you're writing about. So if I just scan along, each one of the same amazing quality, absolutely beautiful handwriting, and really fabulous extended pieces of work. So there we are. I just wanted to share those with you because I know that you won't get a chance to see them just at the moment. So lots and lots of brilliant work going on in school this week. That was from before half term. We've made a really, really good start this half term. You've all been working really hard. So you all deserve to have a well-earned weekend of rest and coziness and whatever it is that you enjoy doing at home with your family. So well done to all your teachers for putting that work up, and well done to all of you for creating it in the first place. Have a brilliant weekend, everybody, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.